etched in our memory banks of this sport. Crazy comebacks, record-breaking performances. But it's not often we get a rivalry game that features a piece of agriculture as the prize at the end of a four-quarter battle, but that's exactly what we have in store here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. It was none of the cards for Ball State last season. Everything went right for the Huskies.
You see what you did there, Reese? You're right. It was all Northern Illinois. Running, throwing, defense, special team. They absolutely dominated Ball State.
Embarrassed them, and I think that's something that sticks with you for a whole season, an off season. Lifting every part of it. When you get embarrassed by a rival like that, you better.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Pocket breaking down. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Huskies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense.
Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the catch, and he's looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Here comes the heat. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gee. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Unloads quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a connection. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. They'll go to the counter. Shows him the stiff arm. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Working that left side now. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. It's a draw. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. QB draw. Here's a little room there. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown! And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. DB's right up on the receivers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Gee. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down inbounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary just to toe tap and get 1 yard. You got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He is good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They try to pop a run on the draw.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Buys a little time with his feet. He turns it loose to the left. Leaping grab for a big gain. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to escape and get it himself. All kinds of time before he fires right. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Makes a grab on the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. First down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on second.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It is perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4. 7. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did.
Finding some room. He smashes his way through again. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's loose on the right. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Huskies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Jet sweep to the receiver. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a third and long. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. The run inside. It's Gee. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged on the outside, it's Downs. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Running inside, it's Gee. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Going to try to get it himself.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. He fought them all for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go right back to him. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll run the draw. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They're going to ride this running back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive.
Let it go.
To the air on 1st down. Stepping to the right. He's got it down the field. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense takes matters into its own hands. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on a short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Gives it to the back on the draw. Maybe a crease. He gets just a few links away from that 1st down marker as they almost convert on 3rd down there. Northern Illinois looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's the way this defense wanted to. The Bronze Star, a unique trophy, and Northern Illinois earned a celebration in this one. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us from Shoot. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Dumps it to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He caught it, and he will. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. The snap sets up to throw. Couldn't connect with his man in the end zone, but they're going to back up after this penalty is announced, I believe.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it on the move, and he's into the... Tough to make a... An offense converting on 3rd and 10, but they'll try it here. Fires to the right. Another incompletion.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. That's not... Been 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's brought down. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. With the catch, it's Lockwood. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Cardinals. The Bobcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quick release on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Touchdown, Ohio! This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Moving out to the right. That ball is caught past the... And it'll be 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. The Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown! Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Foster. They make the stop. Down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough for the... Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that 2nd loss. On the run, it's Coffee. Back to the line of scrimmage. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Connection to the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Stumbled to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to scramble. They got him. Down, stop. Quarterback making checks. Off play action on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Upstairs to make the catch. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Lockwood. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. In zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Few anxious moments there, but oh, there's the ball. This defense leaving nothing to chance, stripping away and jumping on that football, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Trying to get everybody lined up and get this play off and get a little closer to the end zone. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And it's good! They tied the game in the final seconds.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
The run inside. It's Foster. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. So here comes our first play of overtime. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Gee. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Passing on the field goal, and they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ball State. They strike first in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rowe. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack. That might have knocked him out of field goal range. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants to go deep, and he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Bobcats. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We play on 1st down here in overtime period. Got a little grass. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Scrambling away. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. It's 3rd down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Looking to throw on 3rd. Slings it downfield. Touchdown, Ball State. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime. They've got to get it in on the 2-point try to force a 3rd overtime. They'll go to the air. They got it, ties the game, and will play on in the 3rd overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Looking to throw. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. They'll run it. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. Try to barge their way in. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Trying to bully their way in. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to pass. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. They'll move the wide receiver.
Go, go.
That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try gets it done. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship. And winning a national championship